I'm gonna do this. You know, I've written many a bar song, there's nothing really in a bar I haven't written about. But I remembered this story that's kind of always stuck with me when back in the early days of me touring around. We played this place in Mississippi, and it was called Hal and Mal's. And I remember there's like bleachers sitting on the right side and the left side. And there were like, I was even in Rolling Stone and on MTV then, but there were like 20 people there. And after the first song, it was kind of like one of those high school things where I think somebody just started the thing like, we're gonna leave after this song, pass it down. So after each song, there'd be less and less people. So 5 songs in the set, there was one guy there. And one guy stayed the whole set, and he was, would clap after each song, the one guy in this hall. So after the show, I gave it everything I got and everything, and I went over to him and I thanked him for sticking around. He told me he was the janitor and he had to be there. So I went to our big plush tour bus and wept like a baby. But this references that. Yeah, I know a place. It's down in Texas. It's up near Fort Worth, called the Thorny Crown. I was there in the late 90s when I was roving town to town. I'm not sure if it's still there. I kinda doubt it will be. I woke up that morning with blood on my pillow. Sometimes you need the chains to get free. Now I know a place in Mississippi. It's called Hal and Mal's. I think it's Tupelo. Or was it Jackson? Or maybe Biloxi? Or Tunica? Hell, I don't know. All I remember is the feeling that I wouldn't make it out of there alive. Because sometimes you need the darkness in order to ever see the light. Yeah, so many miles I've traveled, so many a dim-lit bar. 'Cause when things start to unravel, you're gonna find out who you are. Now I know a place on the Upper West Side in New York City, the Dublin House, its name. I met a girl there on 9/11. Her name was Jill, or Judy, or Jane. And she was younger, and she was wilder than me. She thought she was smarter than everyone. Over a pint, she said round midnight, sometimes you gotta lose to know when you've won. Now I don't know why they call it Stanley's. It's in Chicago, and Donnie is the man. When I was struggling and I had no money, and Donnie Cruz, he lended me his hand. 10 years later, I'm still working, providing for my daughter and wife. Because sometimes you need the darkness in order to ever see the light. Yeah, so many miles I've traveled, so many a dim-lit bar. 'Cause when things start to unravel, you're gonna find out who your friends really are. Yeah, so many miles unravel. You're gonna find out who you are. Yes, sometimes you feed the darkness. Yes, sometimes you heed the darkness. Yes, sometimes you need the darkness in order to ever see the light. Thank you, friends. All right, hey, let's, Andrew, put your story in,